Takes it off the glass.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Here's Free. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Bibby passes to Yao. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Wade.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for San Antonio.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it will go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, performance for Wade.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Here's Free, following the basket by Chris Bosh. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Free.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Wade passes to Tatum. Divac against Yao. Divac kicks to Tatum. Wade outside. 6 to shoot. Good work defensively by Yao.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have...
Hey, look, you know my life is crazy. Look at my DMs. Yeah. One time now she acting like, yeah, battling. They was sleeping like a, sitting my prayer somewhere in the sky, cause I ain't even know what God could believe in. Thanks. I was just hoping it landed. I was just hoping whoever was listening know I ain't taking for granted. I may not be in this planet. I see you and don't understand it. Showing wrong money and wrong time, signing names on dotted lines. You should draw a line real. I am legend in my city, I'm Will Smith. Down here quick, I'ma have a billboard in front of her house so she can look at it. Upper echelon and pretty. Or can you take a little time to, can you travel the globe the same roads? When snow on that road, but I still don't slip. Moonwalk like Mike Jack through water. If the sky falls, how about I catch you? It's destiny. Don't mind me, I'm out here doing what I'm supposed to. I need a chance. From in the sky, cause I've been going. Need it better wherever we at. Yes. I come from the side of town with it, but we made a way through it. Back is clean like I work the spirit, but it's on spirit, so you can relate to it, bro. Out in Copenhagen, I brought the bait to him. Still be surprising me, like what I say to him. Why they put me, how I stay through so luckily. Pops got me. feels like I'm coloring my circle. Cheerio small, I don't need no company. I don't need new friends suddenly. I don't need another since I've been. And I can't tell what's real no more. What are you trying to conceal, bro? How bad it might feel to.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the Seattle Supersonics taking on the Detroit Pistons. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. We've got Irving. Durant is out there with Rose. Then there's Hudson. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Man, Thompson is phenomenal as a two-way player. Knockdown shooter from everywhere, challenged or unchallenged, and he defends at an elite level, too.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Seattle Supersonics. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Irving.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Green. Back to Paul. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's blocked.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry. And there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Pass to Green. Back to Paul. Pass to Bowen. Shot clock at 6. Back to Paul. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Outside Irving. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Durant against Thompson. The shot by KD. No good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. In there.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical. Length, size, touch. Unguardable inside.
Now, here is Irving. Hudson the pass to Irving. And shot on the way. And that one, good.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And here are the Pistons. Paul dishes to Green. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Covered by Hayes. Outside, Green. Back to Paul. And stolen by Irving. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Here's Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Man, it's so impressive the way Durant gets that floater off so fast. I mean, at nearly 7 feet tall with guard-like quickness, that should almost be out.
Oh, that's blocked. Here's Rose. Green with the block. And dishes it to Paul. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. He's off on that one. Durant with some nice D.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Ball kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. He can't get that one to fall. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Irving looking over the floor. Pass to KD. Clock at 6. No good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hudson against Paul. A nice shot by Hudson.
And Hudson, I mean, this is a guy who scored 30 points in a college game with a broken hand. That's why they call him Sweet Lou.
Now here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Thompson passes to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ball against Irving. 15 seconds left in the first. It's tipped. Paul with the steal. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. A good close contest so far as we finish the... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Detroit, Camby out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Wilkes into the small forward. The 3, Bledsoe, good on the triple. Bledsoe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, really, Bledsoe has to keep hitting it from deep. When he does, I think that really opens up the floor for him and his team.
Conley inside the line. Rebound by the Pistons.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Ewing with the block.
Great at knowing when to time and go up for the rejection. Ewing, a superb defender.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. Durant's checked in for the Sonics. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Bledsoe. Good on the bucket. Bledsoe's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Bledsoe's a master at taking it to the rack. I mean, his combination of strength and speed, hard to contain.
Miller, the pass to Durant. To the paint. Here's Allen. And that's collected by Camby.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Now here's Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. KD passes to Ewing. Back to Durant. Knocks it loose. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they're finally starting to shake off the horrible shooting slump they suffered there through the first quarter.
Off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Passes it to Conley. Outside, KD. 4 on the clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Durant's got the game tied up here for Seattle.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
Now, here's Thompson. Count that bucket. Thompson's got 6 points.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
KD finds Conley. And here's Ewing. Elbow shot. Detroit with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Some changes for Seattle. Hayes is checked in for Jared Allen. Hudson comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Miller. Irving. That shot is off. And Detroit the other way in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Basket good. Paul's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points in close range.
Now here's Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Wilkes the pass to Green. And Ewing with the block. And they're able to recover. The shot's good from Paul.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here's Irving. Pulls up on the wing. And another basket for Seattle.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets. He also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. Green kicks to Paul. Here's Wilkes, covered by Irving. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. That's a 2 from Paul. Again, the miss by Paul.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game potential.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... UK Sports Halftime Show.
Contested first quarter for Detroit. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. They found their rhythm in the second quarter and have to be feeling good here at the break, holding on to that 4-point lead. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Defensively, they did a great job of contesting shots and making things difficult. They faced several attempted runs, and they came up with key.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for Seattle, we've got Durant. Irving is out there with Hudson. And it's Rose. And it's Hayes in at center. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Rose. Here's Hudson. And it's Seattle with another. And it's Paul with the ball for the Pistons. The lead is 2. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Hayes on him. No good from Abdul-Jabbar. KD dishes to Irving. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Hudson the pass to Rose. For the lead, Durant trying to break free, and it's Rose missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Green, and it's Seattle with the rebound. Hayes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Green, and it's blocked, but he gets it back. Kicks it to Paul. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Irving's got the ball. It's deflected. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 11.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Here's Hudson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Bowen the pass to Thompson. And that one hits back iron.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Chalk up 2 there. And now just a 1-point Piston lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. A different look here for Detroit. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Paul. And then for Seattle, Jared Allen's checked in for Hayes. Ewing comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Mike Conley in for Irving. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Pooh. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high rate. Camby gives you a ton of energy on the defensive end.
Sonics trail by 3. Conley with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. For the tie, Allen trying to break free, and it's Michael Conley with the 3.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
There's the pass to Thompson. In the 3rd quarter, with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Step back on that one and let it fly. Thompson's got 13.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Now the feed to Allen. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wilkes, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pass to Hudson. Good D by Thompson.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
It's trail by 6. There's 31 seconds left in the 3rd. Passes it to Hudson. Over Thompson. The Sonics again can't hit.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy, love seeing that kind of intensity.
Wilkes the pass to Pooh. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Camby. And the Pistons making a change here. And both free throws good for Camby. Now Conley. Looking to end the run. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so is Detroit, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Ball out there with Thompson. It's Canby, then it's Kareem, and it's Bowen in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Thompson against Hudson. And Thompson kicks to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They have been good, dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge list.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Draymond Green, who's checked in for Detroit. The Sonics also changing it up. Hayes, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Kevin Durant comes in for Patrick Ewing. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Hudson. That's a 2 from Paul. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Never surprising to see Chris Paul start the break now. But as we see right there, he's just as good at finishing.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed the team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. We're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thompson passes to Paul. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Thompson outside. A tray. Rebound by the Sonics.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Detroit leading by 14. Down low, here's Bowen. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And what a passer Paul is. Exceptional at seeking out his guys and getting them into a rhythm.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Irving with a clean look. Good on the baseline, Jay.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. If it counts.
That is the quick decision-making of Chris Paul. Doesn't take a single dribble, just sees it and hits it.
Outside Irving, the dish to Durant. Hayes trying to break through. Rebound, Detroit. Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Paul. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Thompson. Paul outside. Takes the three. The Pistons rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pistons lead by 18.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Hayes, great positioning on the putback.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
Shoots it up. Paul can't get that one to fall. Tosh contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And how about the awareness there of Rose? A total team player. He's one of the best when it comes to sharing the ball.
Big group substitution here for Seattle. Williams, he's checked in for Hayes. Rollins comes in for Kevin Durant. James Posey's checked in for Rose. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Hudson. Steps back and fires. No good from Simmons. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Pass to Scalabrine. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Korver. From the top of the key, he buries it.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Rollins, and slammed up by Rollins.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Some good job.